All right. Do you guys see significant benefits on scheduling a week off training a couple of times in a year? Would you increase volume in the week before and do a so-called deload week or a week off? Which one of you guys wants that one first?
I
So
feel like
what do you
Jerome
think?
really answered. I feel like I've already heard it.
Hmm.
I think, yeah, it is beneficial to schedule in a week off training. And I wouldn't do anything different kind of before or after, just your standard. So I know that when I started working out, I'd get to the point where I couldn't, my reps weren't improving or the weight wasn't improving. And I know Jonathan said, just take a couple of days off, take a week off, let your body relax, and then go back into it and you'll be surprised. And to be fair, it worked. I managed to up the reps and then I managed to up the weight like the following week. So it's definitely beneficial. I think, Jerome, you said earlier in this live chat, maybe like every 8 to 12 weeks, you plan like a week off kind of thing.
Yeah, that's how I've done it in the past. I tend to think those are really easily implemented into somebody's schedule. If somebody takes vacation or around the holidays, it's easy sometimes to just, take Thanksgiving or Christmas week off of the gym. So I don't even think you necessarily have to try and schedule those and really program those in anymore the way that I used to. Now, when those sorts of things come up, I generally recommend that, just enjoy your holiday week. Don't try and do everything you can to schedule a hotel that has a gym that's pretty decent. And then in almost every instance in my own N=1 experience and clients that I've had, almost everybody always comes back stronger after a prolonged period. I've had clients here in my studio that due to, one scheduling issue or another, sometimes only make it in every third week or every fourth week in some instances. And even with that prolonged layoff, they're still stronger than their previous workout. So don't let it drive you crazy, and don't feel bad if you need to take a little bit of time off to rest your body.
That's good advice. I have a contradictory point of view
Awesome.
from what Sophie said.
What a shock.
So now she mentioned that I said to have a few days or a week off. Now, in this case, yes, I did say that. She is correct. There's a caveat to me saying it to her in the context of what my answer will be. For me, it's better for me, in Sophie's case, it's better for me to say, Sophie, take a few days or a week off, rather than her trying to cram in some workouts in a short period of time, in days which were perhaps very long, tiring, stressful. So a bit like how Jerome said, I wouldn't deliberately schedule time off for the sake of time, like 6 weeks on, 1 week off or whatever. What Jerome's saying is you have Christmas with family. The gym is closed. The gym has short opening hours. Maximize what you can do with family and all the extra things that are enjoyable to you, and don't stress about not being present at the gym in that time.
Yeah.
Personally, myself and my brother, we do not miss training sessions unless we have to. Saying that on the same token, if I am feeling rough that day, I will take that day off. If I'm thinking, okay, I feel really rough, this is going to be a few days, I'll think, okay, I'm probably going to take the next day off. I'll play it by pretty much the proximity of the day before. Now, like Jerome also correctly outlined, you will not lose muscle if you take a week or two of training. I'd say past 2 weeks training, you might lose some stability gains, some mobility. The balance side of things may be a bit lesser. I don't think the muscle gains will be any less. I don't think muscle just drops off your body like that. And in some cases, taking extra time might be just what you need. If you can't listen to your body, if you don't have a good coach like myself or Jerome, then you perhaps won't know or realize when you actually are overtraining. You won't pick up on the fact that you've had a niggling shoulder injury for a few weeks. You'll still be trying to persist through it. So the way I probably look at it for most people is train as you can and try and fit in a schedule which works for you. Try and have some kind of auto-regulation in your training itself. Now, if I said to anyone, train really hard for 10 weeks, go to failure in every set, there'll be some point along there something bad may or may not happen. It's probably likely it will. you might just be better off having 2 days in that period, or a week, or 7 or 8 days worth of time where your training sessions are a bit lesser. So like we mentioned to Kyle earlier, you might actually reduce your training volume or intensity, or a mixture of both in that time. The indication for needing time off is like I just outlined, like you have a niggling injury. Recovery is not good. Your appetite's all over the place. You're tired, you're moody, you're irritable, your joints ache. There's some sort of issue there. So that's kind of when you'd kind of pick up on that as early as possible and auto-regulate your training from that point. So that's why I'm not personally a fan of taking deliberate, timed or scheduled periods of time off. Do you guys have anything to add to that, or anything that contradicts what my opinion is? Or
no, I want to just be difficult, but I have no idea.
I was laughing initially when you said you had a point of view that kind of contradicted Sophie, because I just imagined her next time she sees you just whapping you upside the back of the head for disagreeing.
Although I have got on camera that he has said I'm right, and I've got that in recording.
Excellent. Yeah, clip that and hold on to that, because
delete.
Cut.
No,
we don't edit these. We don't edit them.
No, these go out as they are. Yeah.
But no, I agree.
I just tried to make clips tonight, that's all.
Yeah, I've not scheduled time off. It's just been that I've either been poorly, or I just haven't been able to make it. Yeah, whether it's family events or the kids or whatever it may be, that I just couldn't get to it. Then I've just thought, it's fine, I'll take the time off. But I don't think I've ever actually gone, okay, in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to take a week off.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm getting like Jonathan, where I want to train all the time. But I know that if I'm stressed out, tired, it's just going to be a rubbish session, and I'm just going to be annoyed at myself. So.
Excellent.
That's a good show.